There is one date on your bank statement that can decide how much of your money is protected after a debit card problem. It is not the day you first feel worried. It is not the day you finally talk to your family. It is the day your bank or credit union sends the statement showing the unauthorized transaction. If you are 60 or older, this matters because your debit card is usually tied directly to the account that holds your Social Security, pension, retirement income, disability payment, or savings. One bad swipe at a tampered machine, one fake fraud text, or one stolen PIN can start a chain of withdrawals before you even know what happened. But this video is not here to scare you. It is here to show you the line that many people miss. You will learn which date matters, what to do before and after a suspicious swipe, and why a caller who says they are protecting your money may be the person trying to steal it. The most important warning is simple. With a debit card, speed matters. The sooner you report a lost card, stolen PIN, or unauthorized withdrawal, the stronger your protection can be. Welcome to USALife Bulletin. Here, we explain important USA updates in clear and simple words. Here is the main reveal. As of June 29, 2026, this is not a new government debit card payment for seniors. It is not a special senior bonus. It is not a secret bank refund program. The confirmed issue is the Federal Protection Rule for Unauthorized Electronic Transfers, often called Regulation E, and the practical danger is that many people do not report debit card fraud fast enough. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau publishes the current Regulation E rule. The Federal Trade Commission and the FDIC also warn consumers about scams, fake bank messages, and card skimming. Skimming means a criminal puts a hidden device on an ATM, gas pump, checkout terminal, or card reader. That device can copy card information. Sometimes a tiny camera or keypad cover is used to capture the PIN. This is where the title of this video needs a careful correction. One wrong swipe does not automatically drain every bank account, but one swipe at a machine that has been tampered with can give a criminal the information needed to start stealing. And if you wait too long to report the problem, the rules can become much harder on you. Let us make this simple. A credit card is like borrowing first and paying later. A debit card is more like opening the door to your checking account. When a debit card transaction goes through, money can leave your account quickly. That is why older adults need to treat the bank statement like a smoke alarm. You do not wait until the whole house is full of smoke. You check early and you act early. For a lost or stolen ATM or debit card, the timing can change your possible loss. If you report the loss before unauthorized transactions happen, your maximum loss can be 0. If you report it within 2 business days after you learn the card was lost or stolen, your maximum loss can be $50. If you report it after 2 business days, but within 60 calendar days after your statement is sent, your maximum loss can rise to $500. If you wait more than 60 calendar days after the statement is sent, all the money taken from that account and possibly money in linked accounts can be at risk. That is the line many people overlook. The statement date is not just paperwork. It can start a clock. There is another important part. Maybe your physical card is still in your purse or wallet. You may think, my card was never stolen, so this does not apply to me. But if an unauthorized withdrawal appears on your bank statement, you should still notify your bank or credit union right away. At the latest, the rule says you must notify the bank within 60 days after the statement showing the unauthorized transaction was sent. Waiting can make recovery much harder. Now let us talk about who should pay the closest attention. First, pay attention if your monthly income goes into the same checking account connected to your debit card. This includes Social Security retirement, SSI, SSDI, pensions, veterans benefits, paycheck income, or savings transfers. If that account is drained, your rent, medicine, groceries, and utilities can be affected very quickly. Second, pay attention if you often use ATMs, gas pumps, convenience store terminals, or self-checkout machines. These are not automatically unsafe. Millions of people use them every day. But criminals look for busy places where people move fast and do not inspect the card reader. Third, pay attention if you get texts or calls claiming there is fraud on your bank account. Scammers often pretend to be from a bank, a business, or a government agency. They may say your account is in danger. Then they tell you to move money, share a code, confirm your card number, or install an app. That is not protection. That is the trap. Fourth, family members and caregivers should pay attention. Many older adults trust a son, daughter, neighbor, helper, or caregiver with errands. Most helpers are honest, but the safest plan is still clear boundaries. No one should need your PIN, your online banking password, or a one-time security code to help you buy groceries. Who is not directly affected? If you do not use a debit card, the exact debit card timing rules may not apply to you in the same way. Credit cards have different protections. Prepaid cards and benefit cards can also have their own rules, but the safety lesson still matters. Check accounts, use official contact information, and never move money because a stranger scared you. Let us look at a simple example. Imagine a woman named Eleanor. She is 68. This is only an example. Eleanor gets retirement income deposited into her checking account. She uses her debit card at a gas pump because it is easy. She does not notice that the card reader is loose. She enters her PIN while someone behind her is standing too close. A few days later, 2 withdrawals appear that Eleanor does not recognize. One is for $200. Another is for $300. At first, she thinks maybe she forgot a purchase. Then she feels embarrassed. She waits, hoping the bank will fix it by itself. That waiting is the danger. The better step is for Eleanor to call her bank immediately using the number from the back of her card, her bank statement, or her bank's official app. She should not use a phone number from a suspicious text. She should say, "I see unauthorized withdrawals on my account." She should ask the bank to freeze or cancel the card, replace it, open a dispute, and explain what written follow-up is needed. Then, Eleanor should write down the date, the time, the name of the bank employee, and what was said. If the bank asks for written confirmation, she should send it quickly and keep a copy. The outcome can differ by fax, but fast reporting gives her a much stronger position than waiting until the next month. This is the part that brings relief. You do not need to be a banking expert to protect yourself. You need a simple routine. Step 1. Before you insert, swipe, or tap, look at the machine. If the card reader looks crooked, loose, cracked, scratched, taped, glued, or different from the machine beside it, do not use it. Gently tug the card reader if it seems safe to do so. If something moves or feels strange, walk away and tell the store, the bank, or the station employee. At an ATM, try to use machines inside a bank branch or in a well-lit area when possible. Step 2. Cover your PIN every time. Use your other hand, your wallet, or your body to block the keypad. Do this even when no one looks suspicious. A small hidden camera may be harder to see than a person. Do not write your PIN on your card. Do not keep the PIN in your wallet. Do not tell your PIN to a caller, a store worker, a repair person, or a person who says they are helping you. Step 3. Turn on account alerts if you can. Many banks and credit unions can send a text, email, or app alert when a debit card is used, when an ATM withdrawal happens, or when the balance drops below a certain amount. If you do not use a computer or smartphone, ask your bank about phone alerts, paper statements, or another safe option. The goal is to know quickly when money moves. Step 4. Check your account and your statement. This is the central point of the whole video. Do not only check the balance. Look at each transaction. A small test charge can be a warning sign. A criminal may start with a small amount before trying a larger withdrawal. When your statement arrives, mark the date. That statement date can matter if an unauthorized transaction appears. Step 5. If something looks wrong, report it immediately. Call your bank or credit union using a number you know is real. You can use the number on the back of your card, on your official statement, or from the official bank website. If your card is missing, say that. If your PIN was stolen, say that. If your card is still with you but the withdrawal is not yours, say that clearly. Ask the bank what happens next and whether you need to follow up in writing. Step 6. Save records and protect your privacy. Keep notes from every call. Save letters, emails, case numbers, and bank messages. Do not post your card number, account number, social security number, date of birth, address, password, PIN, or dispute details in YouTube comments. If you want to warn others, speak generally. Your private information should stay private. You may be wondering, what if the bank says it needs time? That can happen. Banks generally have time to investigate. In many cases, the bank must investigate within 10 business days. If it cannot finish in that time, it may have to give temporary credit while the investigation continues. Some cases can take longer, including certain point-of-sale debit card transactions or transactions from a newer account. The key is to start the process early and keep records. There are also two related safety choices worth considering. One choice is to separate your spending money from your main savings. Some people keep a smaller amount in the checking account connected to a debit card and keep larger savings in another account that is not used for daily swipes. This is not right for everyone, and fees or balance rules can matter. But it is a question worth asking your bank or credit union. Another choice is to use a credit card instead of a debit card at higher risk terminals. Then pay it carefully. This does not mean everyone should get a credit card or carry debt. It only means debit and credit cards work differently. If you use credit, interest and late fees can hurt you. If you use debit, money leaves the bank account quickly. Choose the method that fits your life, but understand the difference. A third choice is to name a trusted contact with your bank if your bank offers that option. A trusted contact is not the same as giving someone control over your money. It can simply give the bank someone to contact if they suspect exploitation or cannot reach you. Ask the bank what the trusted contact can and cannot do before adding anyone. Now let us answer common concerns. If you do not use computers, you still have options. You can call your bank, visit a branch, or review paper statements. Keep a small notebook with the dates you called, the person you spoke with, and the case number. Simple paper notes can protect you later. If English is not your first language, ask your bank whether language help is available. Many large banks offer support in more than one language. You can also ask a trusted person to sit with you, but do not give that person your PIN or password. If you already reported a suspicious charge, do not panic. Ask the bank what stage the investigation is in. Ask whether they need written confirmation. Ask when you should expect a decision. If the bank denies your claim, ask for the information used to make that decision. You may also be able to submit a complaint to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. If the transaction is still pending, do not ignore it. Call the bank anyway and ask what can be done. A pending charge may change, disappear, or post to the account, but your early call creates a record. If you feel embarrassed, please hear this clearly. Embarrassment helps the scammer. Reporting helps you. Scammers train for this. They use fear, urgency, fake authority, and confusion. Being targeted does not mean you are careless. It means a criminal tried to steal from you. Before we move to the final recap, there is one serious scam warning. Scammers often pretend to be government workers, bank workers, fraud department agents, or security officers. A real government employee will not text you a photo of an employee ID to prove who they are. A real government worker will not tell you to move your money to protect it. A real agency will not demand payment by gift card, wire transfer, payment app, cryptocurrency, or gold. A real bank will not call and ask for your full password, PIN, or one-time login code. If someone calls and says, your debit card has been hacked, move your money now, stop, hang up. Do not press buttons. Do not call the number in the message. Call your bank using a number you already know is real. If the message was real, your bank will know. If it was fake, you just protected yourself. Also watch for fake recovery offers. After someone loses money, another scammer may appear and say they can get the money back for a fee. That is often another scam. If you paid by debit card or had an unauthorized debit, contact the bank that issued the card and ask whether the transaction can be reversed. Do that quickly. There are limits to what is confirmed. There is no confirmed federal rule that says every senior 60 and older will get a special debit card refund. There is no confirmed new deadline on June 29, 2026 that applies to every older adult. There is no guaranteed recovery in every case. Your result can depend on when you noticed the problem, when the statement was sent, when you reported it, what kind of transaction happened, and what evidence is available. But there is a confirmed action you can take today. Know your statement date, check your transactions, report suspicious debit card activity fast, and treat any urgent call about moving money as suspicious until you verify it yourself. Let us bring this back to the central warning. The most dangerous part of debit card fraud is not always the swipe itself. It is the delay after the swipe. A criminal wants time to copy the card, time to test the account, time to withdraw money, time to scare you with a fake call. Your job is to shorten that time. So today, take one useful step. Look at the debit card you use most. Ask yourself which account it connects to. Ask whether your Social Security, pension, paycheck, or savings sit in that same account. Then check your most recent statement and make sure you recognize every transaction. If you see something strange, contact your bank or credit union immediately through an official number. For seniors 60 and older, caregivers, and family members, the message is not to stop living or stop using your card. The message is to use it with your eyes open, inspect the machine, cover the PIN, watch the statement, save records, report fast, and never let a stranger rush you into moving money. If this video helped you understand the debit card warning in a calmer way, share it with someone who uses ATMs, gas pumps, or debit cards every week. Subscribe to Use the Life Bulletin, turn on notifications, and come back for clear updates on USA Social Security, benefits, tax, immigration, scams, and money safety. Stay careful, stay informed, and protect the account that protects your daily life.